Well, I don't know if I've ever. I mean, in my field, I've never really been to an office Christmas party, so this is a whole new, you know, world for me to even wrap my head around. I had a very sort of idea of who I thought Carol and Clay were. I felt like they were sort of a grown-up Jeannie and Ferris Bueller-ish kind of, sort of that relationship grown up, and there's still that resentment, but now we're in professional worlds, and how that kind of sibling rivalry comes out in the most sort of inappropriate ways at the most unexpected moments, and I thought that was kind of really fun. And she's not a terrible person. She just hasn't been given anything on an emotional love level. So she's kind of, all she's really trained inside of herself is her, I'm going to prove myself, I'm going to be, I'll be the best, I'll be the smartest, and that doesn't, so sadly she didn't really develop her soft fuzzy side. Will and I, Will Speck, since the switch, and Josh became such good friends, and Jason and I, we're all like family. So it's there's definitely a shorthand and a confidence and sort of a trust that we have with each other. That's just, this is like, not like, it almost doesn't feel like work. I joke that we this is our 5th movie together. I think this will be our 5th. And that's kind of really great. And again, there becomes this shorthand and a trust with each other, that you know what you're coming in for, and you also know that you can sort of go to a place and trust that your partner is going to believe in you or not. And so it's really lucky. I'm so glad they're still allowing that to happen in Hollywood. Carol Vanstone is a pretty, I can just imagine Jeannie Bueller grown up. That's Carol. He's like a force. He's a comedic force. He's like this, he's also the gentlest, kindest, most creative, thoughtful man. I mean, he's wonderful. He's quite large in size and quite sort of soft and warm and fuzzy in his insides. It was almost hard to get to scenes with Kate and Vanessa. They're really quite extraordinary. I'm basically a woman with a grudge who is now coming in, and I'm sort of, in a way, the Grinch who wants to steal Christmas away from all of these hardworking employees who are not doing as good of a job as they should be doing. And I know that, and I'm actually right. I just don't go about it the right way, and I'm also paying back a child, vendetta that I've had. It's fun to watch them, one is, they kind of, it's like tossing, like a relay race. One's really beautiful and amazing with camera and technical, and the other is with the actors and the creative and the sets and stuff, and then they'll swap roles. They're both they kind of are nowhere to focus, so they're not overlapping and they're not sort of contradicting one another, and you're not going, well, wait, he told me to say that, and now you're telling me something else. Maybe that's happened once. But that's it.
Hey guys, now the trailer for My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is already out, but did you know that despite pulling in over $240 million, the first My Big Fat Greek Wedding never once topped the US box office chart? Now for this and more movie facts, click on more videos, but if you want something different, click on the playlist.